Hi, welcome to our video. Today I'm very excited to show you this 5.7 inch Android dual SIM phone or phablet. So let's have a look on the outside. First of all, we've got that lovely 5.7 inch screen. We've got a physical home button, some people like that. We've got two touch buttons either side. We've got the front facing camera. On the side we've got the volume rocker. We've got an on and off button with as well as a camera switch. We've got a micro USB charging port here. On the back we've got a back camera with LED flash. We've got a headphone jack at the top as well, and that's about it. Now you can see it's pretty thin. It's got a good weight to it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It's got a lovely weight to it. It's got that solid glass front onto it, which is very nice, and it's got this metal edge, which is really adds a nice build quality and premium feeling to it. And it's got sanded off edges there, which is really quite very nice indeed. So there we have it on the outside. Now this is a dual SIM Android phone, so you can put two SIMs into it if you want to, or you can use it with one really. It just gives you that flexibility if you wanted to. Now the SIM cards go on the bottom here, one top of each other. The bottom one is a large SIM. The bottom one goes in like this, just pins facing forward, just slots in like that. Now the bottom one is a 3G SIM or a 2G SIM, so you have the flexibility to use either, so that just slots in that way like that. And the top SIM is a micro SIM, and that goes in with the pins facing down that way. The top SIM is a GSM only SIM, so to bear that in mind. So that just goes in the top there. And then we've also got a micro SD card slot here that enables you to upgrade the memory up to 64 gigs, so I'll just put that in there. And then of course we put the battery in, put the back cover back on, and that just presses on like that, and then we can so let me show you what it comes with. It comes with a USB charger cable, so that will go into your phone, that will go into your PC, and you can use an existing charging plug if you have one, or you can buy an optional extra, which is this off us, and you can use that to charge it from the mains there. And it comes with a quick start menu. It's not the best menu in the world, but it's there. But you know, Android is fairly easy to use, intuitive, and you know, you can look it up online, or you can just email us and we'll try our best to help you. Okay, so let's have a little play. So if you're not familiar with Android, I would advise you to check out our other videos to show you a quick introduction to Android. But very quickly, obviously you have your desktops or screens where you can put your widgets and things on. You've got your buttons here, which is the phone button, your address book, your app tray, so you can see where your apps are. You've got messaging, and you've got the browser there as well. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is a notification tray. So here's all your notifications. I can clear them, and I've also got my quick settings here as well, so I can turn the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and things like that off. And I've also got some more settings here as well if I press that button. Now you'll notice on here that I've got Vodafone and an EE SIM card that's recognised. Now because this is a dual SIM phone, it's you know, both SIMs are active at the same time, so it's like carrying two phones with you at the same time. So if you receive a call from each of those SIMs, it will ring. To call out from each SIM, you can do it several ways. You can call out this way, and it will ask you which SIM to come out of. When you receive a phone call, it will tell you which SIM you're receiving a phone call from. To text message as well, same thing again. If I do a quick text message, let me show the keyboard here. That's the on-screen keyboard. Of course, if I flip it over this way, it will come out this way, and I can type my text message and things like that out. Now when I send that text message off, I can choose which SIM card it's coming from. So here I've got SIM 1 or SIM 2. There is a place in the settings where you can send it and it will ask you which SIM, or you can send it from a default SIM. There's plenty of settings. You're fully in control of how your phone operates, so that's great. So let's have a look at the phone. First of all, now let's look at the phone, the outside of it. We've discussed the outside. It's a very nice looking phone. It's got a good weight to it. It's quite thin. It's big for its size, but like I said, you know, 5.7-inch phone tablets are very popular these days. Samsung do one, it's called Samsung Note. This does have some similarities to that, but it's not really the same phone, so bear that in mind. But you know, the Note is costing like £500–600. We're offering you this at the fraction of the price. Now this screen is an IPS screen. It's a touch sensitive 5-point touch IPS screen. More touches mean more accuracy, more you know, you can enjoy using that phone. You know, most phones have 2 touches. This actually has 5 touches, so it can recognize 5 individual points of touch, which is really good and important. It's a HD screen as well, so the pixel density, if I bring it up to the screen, the pixel density is good. Now Apple call that type of density retina. You could argue this has that same sort of density on there. It is a real good quality screen. IPS makes it as well, you can see it from all different angles, so it's great at different angles. You know, some phones, if you turn them around, they turn dark and you can't really see them. This IPS screen is really good quality. Now let me show you again the density of the pixels on this phone. Now obviously multi-touch means I can pinch to zoom and things like that, but if I bring it right up, you can see the superb quality of that screen, and the colours really come out as well. You can see the colours, like I said, from all angles. It looks really great. Now videos look good on this too. Now imagine watching, you know, a nice film, movie, or even iPlayer. I've got iPlayer on here. I need to turn on my network, which is off, so this is where I can turn my network. Just do it on Wi-Fi. So imagine watching a movie or iPlayer or YouTube on this. It really would be a joy to use because, you know, it's such a lovely big screen. So there you have it. You can see it's really nice to watch videos on. So imagine watching YouTube, iPlayer, or even movies on here on this lovely 5.7-inch screen. It really is such an expansive, lovely screen. You know, the bigger the screen you have, you want it to be a quality screen, and this certainly is a quality screen. Now sometimes you may see that I've got this thing comes up because I've chose a different launcher. I do like playing with Android. That's the beauty of Android, you can customize it and make it whatever you want. Now the default launcher is this launcher, which is quite nice. It's got your app tray in here and that, and by choosing a different launcher you change the look and feel of Android. So as you can see, I've changed the look and feel of Android just by changing the launcher. Now you can download a new launcher and download games and movies or books, whatever, from the Play Store. Now this is a Play Store. Most phones will come with the Play Store, but believe it or not, some phones don't come with the Play Store. This comes with the UK configured Play Store, so you'll get all the UK apps and games and things on there. Very easy to search for new games or new apps. You can do it by the search bar, or you can just have a little browse and see what game you want to install. Go to there and you just simply press install, and that's it, and it will install it onto your phone. So obviously internet browsing on this mobile phone is really good as well. I've just loaded the BBC website on here, so again on that lovely screen, internet browsing is a doddle. It's so sensitive as well. It really is sensitive. It's very responsive to the touch as well. So let's go on here, and there we are. You can zoom in and things like that. So let's show you the camera app. So here we have the camera app. Now, being a smartphone, my little Smurf character there, it's going to have lots of settings. This has got a 13 megapixel camera. It's also got 2 megapixel, I believe, front camera, so great for selfies and things. Now, being a smartphone, you'd expect lots of settings on here, so which I do have. 13 megapixels, and we've got things like panorama and HDR and stuff like that. So there's lots of settings for you to take great pictures on. 13 megapixel, like I said, is really good camera. Now lastly, what I want to show you is a few games so you can see the powerful processor inside this phone.
Warden to actual. Please respond. Elena, do you read me? Damn.
So that's it on the gaming front. As you can see from the demonstrations, this phone is extremely powerful and it will play all the latest games out there. The quality really is console quality. It really is fantastic. The graphics are so smooth and they're so fast and detailed. It really is it's a great phone to play games should you want to. It is really powerful. It's got that sort of powerhouse CPU. It's an 8-core octa-core CPU in there. That's 8 cores. Now the iPhone, I think the latest iPhone is a quad-core. This is 8 cores. It really is a powerful phone. Coupled with, it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM, so multitasking, things like that, games and websites, whatever, is going to be much smoother, much faster because you've got more RAM to play with as well. It really is a powerful phone. I can't go on about how powerful this phone is. It really is very powerful. The screen is such a joy to use. You know, on a phone this size, it's integral the screen be good, and the screen really is good. Camera is excellent quality as well. 13 megapixels gives you really nice, bright, detailed pictures. It really is great. Now, the dual SIM aspect as well is superb if you need it. You know, you may have a work SIM and a personal SIM that you want to keep separate, or you may have a SIM that you like texting in with and a SIM you like talking on or using the internet on. This gives you the flexibility to do that. Of course, if you don't need dual SIM, you can just use one SIM. It doesn't make any difference, and you know, it's there if you need it. Now let's talk about the value prospect. A phone from maybe Samsung of this sort of caliber, you know, let's for example talk about the Note, which is a 5.7-inch phone. It's going to cost you in the region of £400, £500, £600 possibly to get that. We're offering you this phone at the fraction of the price, so you know there's no need to spend hundreds of pounds to get a top-end phone. You know, you can get this phone from us at the fraction of the price, and you know the performance is really good as well, and the quality as well. I can't tell you, the quality is the same if not better as those mainstream phones. I mean, that metal edge, it really is great. You've got that glass screen, you've got that lovely black leatherette back as well. It really is good. I hope you choose to buy this phone. It really does come highly recommended. I would recommend you buy it. If you've got any questions, do email us or phone us. We'll be happy to answer them. But I hope you choose to buy this phone, and thanks for watching the video.